let's just see what works and what doesn't work. Let's see. Aw, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart. Okay. I have got, like, it seems like it's working, but every now and then TikTok tells me that it can't get connected and it's reconnecting. So, yeah, okay. Like, just then, TikTok dropped off and came back up. But I'm not sure if that's my end for real. I'm going to have to go back later and see what happened. It is all good, but hi. This is a test. This is only a test. Please do not try to adjust your set, etc. And yeah, so hello Queen, hello Siren, hello anybody who's coming in on the Twitch or the YouTube side. Oh, let me check Twitch and YouTube. So, to get super technical, oh, you did the thing. I don't know if the mic is going to send over the retro effect over to TikTok, but hi. Somebody's been adjusting my set. My set's been adjusted, and now I'm like this for the next few minutes. So, hello. Let me see if I can see what they look like on all of them as well. Okay, so you can see me on Twitch. Let me check YouTube in the thing. Okay, yeah, YouTube is making a choice. I appreciate the choice that YouTube is making. It's kind of center focused. I appear to be bigger maybe on YouTube? I'm not sure. However, so the fun thing about YouTube is it's on the shorts feed. So you can't really just go to it. You sort of have to come upon it. I said come upon it. But you sort of have to come upon it and discover it in your shorts feed. So if anybody out there is doing this on their shorts feed and you see me, stop. And then come back and tell me how you liked it. Hello, welcome on in, Alien Traveler. Hello, Amalia. Hello, Copper Glitched. Hello, Siren Faye. Hello, Queen City Q. At least I've got in like the lower window, which is another monitor over there, I have the chat for both set up next to each other. Let me see if I can see what this looks like on TikTok. Shut up. Shut up, me. Quiet, me. Am I able to like look at my own TikTok live? Can I do that? I don't know how to do that. Like, how do you get to your own live? I'm just going to click on my own TikTok like and see what happens. Oh, from the studio. Okay. See, now I am getting, go to the mobile viewer. It's on the bottom. Hold on. The bottom left of what? On the web or in my mobile? I'm asking for chat to help me because I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, Esoterica. So yeah, that's what I'm wondering is like, okay, if I open up the TikTok app, can I see my own live stream through that? Or do I need to sort of sneak in via another means? So go to the studio on desktop. Thank you for that stopping. Oh, the mobile view. Okay, the mobile preview. It's on the bottom left. And that's... Oh, how cute. Oh, okay. I appreciate this. Thank you, Queen City Q. Also, if you're not all following Queen City Q, you should because they're nice. Like, I don't have anything else. They're nice. And niceness helps. I mean... They're, like look, I'm not gonna embarrass anybody here on the internet, but I don't know how to, can you flag somebody else on TikTok and like send them to your thing? Or do I just say to click on their profile in chat and go follow them? How do you do that? How do you make that happen? I don't know. And I apologize, I'm clearly not glazing, which I've heard people using the term glazing lately, and I'm like, oh, it means to like gas somebody up, which is also a weird term. But in case I am insufficiently glazing Queen City Q, you should absolutely stop by their streams. Period. Because they're fun and nice and funny
and have a cat, and they're cute, and they play a lot of scary games, which make me kind of watch from the other room because I'm not all about the scary games. Although I did request a code for some scary stuff, so we'll see. Yes, I've also heard that people can co-host, they can multi-guest, they can play together. I don't know how any of that works. We're just on today right now for about, let's say, 30 minutes to an hour, testing out me playing Destiny. As you can see it below me here. Below me. And if I go over to the game screen, he's big. That little dark area at the top is actually a mask that I cut out. So don't worry about that yet. That'll become clear in a minute. Here's the thing. I guess I just came here to talk, so y'all are stuck with me now. Here's the thing about vertical streaming for video games. It sucks. Can we all agree that it sucks? Like, if you don't agree, that's totally fine. Like, TikTok's not going to beat your door down and say, how dare you? But oh my gosh, it sucks. So what I've done is, and if you're not familiar with a streamer named Nutty, Nutty talked about how to make your vertical stream look a little bit better for games that are mostly first person, which is why I'm doing Destiny today or Power Wash Simulator another day, to make them look a little better. And what you do is you take those elements of the screen. So let me come back over here. Let me come back over to lobby. So essentially, I took elements of the thing, I'm pointing up here and down there, of the screen that will look better once I'm doing like plot stuff. So you can see my loadout, my power, all of those things. So I did that as a mask, and I kind of cloned that source onto the thing. And because I am a Virgo and extraordinarily anal and extraordinarily beat myself up about it, I like made sure it looked the way I wanted it to look. So yeah. If we are Discord buddies, or if you're in my Discord, or we're in a shared Discord, or you want to at me on Blue Sky, I can also talk you through how I did this. We can watch the video together, and we can all learn stuff together, and that's great. However, you're here as a test, but you're also here to watch me play some games. So let's play some games. I will say my OBS, because as expected, my OBS is streaming multiple, so like your bitrate, if you're doing this in OBS, if you are multi-streaming, you are going to see a much higher bitrate going out than you're used to seeing because you are sending out multiple streams. You're sending out multiple streams to Twitch, so you're sending out 2, so you're already going to see like double your bitrate. You might see triple because YouTube is also pulling like the both thing. Hey, Green Bean Phoenix. So this is why I shouldn't be allowed on the internet, because I do be saying things and not paying attention to the things I be saying. But what we're going to do is we're going to play some Destiny 2. This is the Renegades campaign. Let me turn off the music because you can't hear it on TikTok anyway. And if you could, I'll probably get banned. We're going to play the Renegades campaign because that's easy. So let me come over to Destiny and open the portal. And if you aren't familiar with Destiny 2, it's like weird space magic in space. I know I said space twice because I like space. But the Renegades campaign is Bungie, aka the people behind Destiny, and now I guess Sony, since Sony owns Bungie. They worked with Lucasfilms, and they did a whole Star Wars deal. And it is Star Wars as seen through a Destiny lens. So this is a Star Wars style campaign via Destiny. And let's see here. I think... Okay, I'm going to try to do this in the order, so I got to remember what I did. But we're going to start with Imperium, and we're going to go in, and this is the start of the campaign. So if you're hanging out, yay, hang out. Feel free to chat. I can see all the chats on all the services, so feel free to say hi. I will say this is weird for me. just because I'm not used to interacting with multiple platforms at once. So if I miss your chat, I do apologize. It's only because I'm really bad at this. But yeah, if anyone can, let me know. I've already seen somebody's. Oh, I can check Twitch myself. That's silly. I can do that myself. Let me make sure the Twitch is twitching. Okay, so if I come here, oh, okay. First off, shush. That's not bad, actually. Now, if I do this, yeah. Oh, okay. So it looks good on Twitch. Okay, so you have the options on Twitch. The next thing will be, and this is figuring out if I have a way to do it, is to let TikTok also get both canvases, and that may not be easy. In the TikTok Live Studio, you can set up the dual canvas, but because I'm using OBS, I may not be able to send two different scenes to the virtual cam. Oh, crap. They're coming in. So I'm getting rated over on Twitch by some really nice people who are coming in when I'm testing stuff. And that's true. It is the Uno reverse rate. So I rated Stephen Joy's earlier on Twitch, and now I'm getting rated back. Well, let me just start this then. Let me start the Star Wars, because I'm going to be in my feelings for a moment. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hi, this is a test. This is only a test. This is a test of your urban bohemian broadcast system. We are testing out vertical streaming on both YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. We're also testing out multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Feel free to join whichever chat you might like. Feel free to roast me in whichever chat you might like. And if you are over on TikTok, just smash that like button a lot. I don't know if it helps or anything. I don't know. But yay. Hi. And if you were already watching, then the tabs are collapsing in the other direction. Okay. So we didn't get the cutscenes for this, but we got to go rescue. We got to go rescue somebody.
Guardian. The Drifter keeps no medical provisions or supplies, but guns are ubiquitous.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do?
Our first mission together was under better circumstances. I'm Hanor Mahal, a Praxic warlock. Vanguard Internal Affairs. You told me the Drifter had changed, Morn. The data Drifter stole from the Imperium is going to incite war. He was told not to engage. The Praxic Order skirts the rules to enforce them for the Vanguard. I'm trying to keep this crew safe. You have an opportunity to prove it. The Drifter
Do I have a purple one? I do.
We need to fight our way to an access point. Get us a schematic of this ship. I'll head for the tractor emitters, shut them down. They won't catch us again.
So if you see above me on the vertical streams, what I did was I cut out, if you can flip between the two, you'll see that on the left side of my screen is essentially my Guardian's powers, loadout, and grenade, etc. What I did was I snipped that part and I moved it to the top of the screen for the vertical so you can actually follow what's going on. The only drawback of this is that you're really, and I could have actually cut it even finer, to be honest, you really have to do this for a game that you know well, or you have to at least play the game a little bit first to find out where these regions are. You could obviously do this live if you're really fast, but it involved creating a transparent PNG, masking out those areas, and then re-adding that mask back in on the vertical screen. So that above is essentially a copy, it's a clone of my game screen, but it's just got that. That's why you can see, it's at the top of everything. If it's in the way, I'll remove it, but that means you won't be able to see my powers. Sorry, I gotta say it like Rogue does in X-Men. My powers! I am my powers. It's awful. Awful. That was a bad impression. But I'm sure people from the Bayou might also say that about Rogue, so whatever. Yeah, let's go. And like the episode I was thinking is when they go to Scotland and its destiny pretending to be Professor Adler, who's going to take the powers away because Apocalypse just wants somebody new to like turn into a. Anyway, y'all know. Y'all were all here. Also, hi. That's a lot of folks. Oh, and you see me. All right, well, time to do this then. I've got the force. Hey, Tanya, welcome on in. I also have the Broken Void build. So if you're not familiar with the Broken Void build, it's a lot of fun. Hold on. Let's take you out. So the Broken Void build is, let me throw one grenade, and I'm going to just stand over here and watch everything get taken out. Just done. You're done, son. Okay. I will say, on OBS side, I see that my CPU usage for streaming is usually about, hey, Tanya, welcome on in on the TikTok side. My CPS usage in OBS is about 2 to 3%, usually. Now that I am sending the dual stream and I have a virtual cam sending out a stream, it's about 5%. And that is also with recording. Oh, shoot, I meant to actually also record the... Hold on, let me go back into OBS because I forgot to record the vertical as well. Can I do that? Is it going to break? Okay, so my vertical stream is going to be like way shorter because I forgot to do the thing. But I can record all these. Recording is not generally a drag on your system. You just need to make sure you have space. So now I'm recording both the vertical and the horizontal. I do control it all. Boop.
We've downloaded the schematics. Drifter's ghost seems distressed. I believe she's probably upset he's in danger. What a selfless ghost for a scoundrel. Unlikely. They hate each other.
This was
but
good.
She did manage to ping his location on the ship's schematics.
To hear that a ghost actually hates, there were also, I'm going to go back to my usual loadout. I like the lightsaber, but I'm more comfy with my blaster. So anyway, I started blasting. I will ask, for those who are on TikTok, can you let me know the audio balance between myself and the game? I've made some adjustments, and hopefully they're good ones. Okay, this is going to be a lot of jumping puzzle. Well, not a lot, but it'll be enough. I should have skipped this one. There's a lot of jumping.
Legions of the Barrent Imperium, hear my call over the mountains and the seas. The lights have corrupted our Empress. She is drunk from their lies and abandoned Torobatl
Get out of my
for
face.
the city. We've bled for
Okay.
them, for their
Oh, thank you.
city.
Whoa.
I implore you, bleed them in return.
Ah, somebody's on my radar. I always feel like someone is right behind me. Okay. All right. Green Bean Phoenix on Twitch. Drifter's whole backstory is one of my favorites in the setting. It's cool, and I like how they decided to bring that around. Like, we know about him, but we don't know about him, and now it's this whole, like, what is this Dredgen thing? And it's just when he was starting to, you know, want to hang out with us again. I love this weapon more than I should. It should be illegal for me to enjoy an in-game weapon this much. But this weapon has Headstone, which is a feature that when I get a critical kill, it turns them into a little stasis block. But it also, I realize you can't see this if you're not in the center, so it doesn't matter. It also has a firefly, which means that when I get a precision kill, they also explode. So you have a choice between, watch. Actually, sometimes you choose both. You can explode and be on fire, and also turn into a stasis crystal. I don't often search for a specific type of weapon, but this one, I was like, I need the roll to drop. I am chasing this roll, please. Okay, where am I going? Up there. So let me be like a butterfly in the sky, aka a warlock in Destiny. Okay, you're a pain in the butt because you have a shield.
I recognize the ablative design. Keitel had shared some theoretical schemas with the Vanguard. None of it was practical.
Hold on.
Yet, the Imperium's tech doesn't add up.
So they have a new ablative shield that means your energy weapon doesn't do a whole lot to it. You have to bring it down with some kinetic damage, or you just have to punch it, really. So the reason the Void build is so broken is that it's essentially infinite grenade. Well, not really infinite, but ever recharging grenade and ever recharging health. Because if I hit something with a grenade, it then creates a seeker that goes and looks for the next thing and the next thing. And then they told two friends and they told two friends and so on and so on and so on. All the while, every kill I get recharges my health and recharges my grenade ability, so I can throw another one.
How did they rise so quickly?
Keitel's BattleNet references Variant as the legionary species. No other data.
Maybe the encrypted data we stole has the answers you're looking for. I'm surprised none of our ghosts can hack it.
Things happen fast these days. A new threat pops up. Drifter calls you and asks you to be on his ship the next morning.
He had good reason to put a crew together and move quickly. A vision. I was called off my post and thrown into a rescue mission
They talk
for
a
former
lot.
criminal because Drifter had a vision.
So the one thing I do wonder is captions. Is that, oh no. Oh no. Well, that was close. Captions. Hey, what's up? Was that their version of the Wilhelm scream, but for the Cabal? Is that what that was? I gotta go back and check that out. I need to relook at that. Deactivate the barrier. Nope. Okay. So this first mission is mostly to show off that they have done new interiors, new stuff. It's also to show you that sometimes you're going to have to like do a little bit of traversal puzzle, and I'll admit traversal puzzles are not always fun in Destiny. So
This is a lot of risk to save one reckless criminal. We already have the Imperium's data. A criminal? You know he has not been such for some time, Anor. You claim to know his heart. But he stood for us on Kepler as he has many times. Maybe. But he didn't do the legwork on the data he stole. It's hard not to think it's a con, like it always is. Still, he has stayed between the lines these last few years. I'll give him the chance to explain himself.
one of the questions that popped up. Oh goodness, Eris, I'm trying to.
Him through the darkness. The Drifter. They have him in holding. His captor wields something familiar. An entropic stillness. Stasis. He has an unsettling, powerful connection to the darkness.
So, oh goodness, they made a point and I forgot what it was already. Oh, people have asked, why does Drifter look so old in this? And the events of the Edge of Fate were such that Drifter kind of flew really close to essentially like a sort of inversion of time. And we all went through like waves of, if we were in Star Trek, I would say chronal energy or chronotons. So Drifter, because he tried to drag his ship towards a collapsing like black hole, that's what made him quote unquote age, but he's still a guardian. You know, he can still like die and come back. But that's why he's older in this, because basically he got like skimmed with time energy. Okay, so as you see, I've been doing all of this and all of that and all of this mess and all of that mess to get up in here, over here, to go push a button. Just for a button. That's it. And I think it's for an elevator? Yeah. And I mean, I do like pushing shiny red buttons. Oh, come here. If I don't fall. Hey, burr, 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 burr. Oh.
Guardian, I forgot to mention I had to route you through the garbage disposal. Sorry.
Lolly, 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 get your Star Wars here. We're in garbage disposal, it's a Star Wars thing. I bet the walls will close as soon as we press this button. Do you ever feel like the walls are closing in on you? Is that just me? No, I don't think it's just me. Nope. Oh, hi. I don't have time for y'all. I'm busy making jokes. So let's look at this. We can see the sparks of the walls like slowly coming through. Very nice. So yeah, I don't have to, I can just chill with this build because the grenades are going to take them out.
Guardian, I'm sure it's feeling cramped in there, but Drifter's ghost is trying to help.
Alright, so I gotta shoot this. Hey, get on my way. There we go. It's fine.
Glad you're okay, Guardian.
It's totally fine. So what's interesting is I'm probably, even for mini clips, I'm still going to use the horizontal, like the landscape stream for my clips because I do them a certain way. But since I'm recording both the vertical and the horizontal, I could start using that for clips if I really liked the layout. So that's another thing to think about, is if you make your vertical layout the way you already want to, then you're already good. Just bring that into whatever your editing software is of choice, and you don't have to do any more fiddling. No more fiddling or fooling.
Detention zone. Drifter's nearby.
Close enough to radio you. Hey, I'm up to my chin in stasis.
There's a drone we can bother here, so I'm going to bother this drone.
Hearing you makes it so, Moonlight.
I've almost reached the tractor emitters. Get the Drifter back to the ship and start the engines.
I thought I left the dredgings behind. This light bearer, his name's Bale. Dredging Bale. I don't know why they're showing me something I thought I buried. But I was right. The Nine ain't done with us.
Did you come for Dredging Hope? Or for me? The singularity of Kepler was to be the deliverance of the Outer Nine. Your clotted, spilled blood denied our liberation. Know this false weapon. In every future, you are a jailer.
Oh.
There's so much plot.
Of a celestial body.
They are cramming it in.
One of the 9. They are speaking without the emissary.
So as somebody who was in the Destiny 2 creator program, when I first streamed this on stream, because that's where you stream things on stream. Stream. I was like, can I get a word in edgewise, or are they just going to like put so much plot into the plot that I don't get to talk? And apparently, no, I don't get to talk. All right. Like, it's not, it's like, it's legitimately, it's not your turn to talk. I do like if you get them just right, they'll do these awful backflips in the air. Alright, is everyone dead? I mean, defeated? Is everyone defeated? Subdued? Has everyone been subdued? That's the word. Oh, wow, they just were like, hey, what's up? Okay, if y'all want to play? Ice crystals for everybody. How about that? Now, your ablative shield, I can also boop it by hitting you with a melee attack. Yeah, like every time you take out a room, you always feel like the martial artist in like the Busha or like the Matrix type movies where you've taken out an entire room and then they do this like this slow motion pose back to the camera to be like, all right, I'm done. Y'all should try harder. I think this is a skill issue on your part, honestly. I feel like you should try harder. Lolly, 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 get your Star Wars here. Drifter, he was frozen, and now he's a block. We gotta take this block out of this headquarters.
My new throne may be able to assist us.
Seriously, he was frozen in stasis. It's like, it's so Star Wars, they put more Star Wars in the Star Wars. Oh, get out of my way.
Can you access that console, Guardian? Releasing
Oh, there's a console? I got you. So basically, we're doing a jailbreak, and we're letting out a whole bunch of other people who are going to cause a whole bunch of ruckus. A la the Breakfast Club, could you describe the nature of the ruckus? Big ruckus. A big one. So yeah, it does feel like Destiny and other, like if I were to play Marvel Rivals, which I'm very unlikely to play, just because of, kind of hold on to the boycott, that would also be a game that is suited for these types of vertical streams, because a lot of the action happens right in the center of the screen. Hey, can you stop shooting me while I'm talking? It is very rude. Oh, hold on. Where am I? Oh, I fell. I'm fine. I'm cool. So yeah, you need to take these down because they will just recharge their shields if you don't hurry. But once you get their shield down, they're fine. Sorry, Drifter, I left you here. I'm so sorry. Left you all by yourself. Okay, let's go in here and take these two dudes out who are probably quaking in their little Cabal armor booties right now because I just took out a whole room of people. Also, when a Guardian shows up, that's your ass. Like, that's it. They're going to turn you into goo. They're going to turn you into fire. They're going to turn you into ice. They're going to lightning zap you. They're going to do something. Like, when we show up, game over. Okay, so those are my friends. And they're causing all kinds of trouble. So I can leave. And accompany... This is like the escort quest of a lifetime. Fine, we'll go real slow. It's because it won't let me ride the thing. Like, every time I try to get on, it knocks me off, and I'm like, rude. We're going... Where are we going? We're going this way? We're not going over there? Okay. Nope. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're going this way. Cool. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Be the guard in Iron Man 3. I just started here. People here are weird. Yeah. Alright, let's come up here and take you out with my space gun. It is. It shoots. It's a space gun. It shoots little miniature black holes. It's fabulous. Sorry, doggos, but you have been very badly trained. When this gun also hits people, they also do the little grenades that seek out other people. Hey, Brax, thank you very much for that Twitch reset. Alright. Are you all gone? Yeah, good. Okay, let's go. Let's go already. So yeah, this was on my... Being able to figure this out and do this was on my 2026, like, streaming tech to do. I will consider this a successful test. The only part about that I don't like is, depending on what game I play or plan to play, the TikTok stream isn't always going to look its best. But the vertical canvas will not always look its best. It really needs to be set up ahead of time. And that is kind of annoying.
We should give Lodi a call. This is beyond Praxic expertise. And yours. If Lodi was unaware that a 9 uplifted a Dredgen,
also,
information could he
the vertical
possibly
plugin
have?
right now is buggy in OBS Studio. It doesn't really behave as well as you'd like. It doesn't respect the undo, redo. You can't create groups in the scenes and sources, so it's not as good as I would like it to be. But if I played something a lot, like if you play a game a lot, it would be very easy for you to look at that game, figure out what's going to look best, what's the most important information that your viewers might want to see, and then as long as you remember to kind of keep pointing yourself towards the center of the action, you should be good to go. Would you? I can't believe the Drifter stopped short in his little stasis block. Stop. But would you get... Move it. One grenade. 2 grenades. Little space gun for you. Oh, another one? Alright, hold on. The other thing is in TikTok Studio, if you separate your audio, if you use a mixer to separate your audio, you'll want to replicate those settings from OBS in TikTok Studio. And the #1 reason for that is that you want to make sure that there is no music coming through, because TikTok Studio loves to grab everything that your desktop is putting out. So you need to split out your audio to make sure that no music comes through and stuff like that.
Everything we learned on Kepler, the prophecy, all of it, remain classified.
Or at the very least, in TikTok Studio Live, whatever music app you have or browser or whatever, capture that audio and then set it to 0. So one or the other. I want to go through the cool disco thing. No? Oh, those little tendrils around the screen mean that it's time for a boss fight. The first time I did this, I did it kind of without thinking, and then I tried to go back because something was cool and I kept dying, so I got to be careful. Hubris! I hubrised myself into death many times. Alright, bring it on. Let's go. Yeah, okay, because they bring these folks up in here. That's not fair. That is not fair. So, one of you gets this. Oh, I missed. Okay, that's the worst. Okay, so they will send out these... They'll send out these little freezy grenade things here. Now, I just have to stay basically not on the same level as them, and they'll be fine. Oh, okay, now I gotta go. Take out some other folks. Grenade. Alright, you first. Eventually you get to summon these and pilot them yourselves, and that is pretty freaking cool. Hey, hey, doggos. I got plenty for all of you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Yeah, it is ridiculous. It's just, oh, hi. Hey, what's up? Let's give you a little bit of that. A little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Tina. So I don't know the words. Alright, let's kill some people with the grenades so we can recharge the grenades. We love that grenade energy coming back to us. That is some good grenade energy. Okay, let's take y'all out. I'm going to save my super because I feel like I'm going to need it for the boss when they show up. So let's just take you out. Stop shooting at me. Rude. Oh, dang it. See, I hubrised. Although, out of 334 kills, I died once, so I'll take it. But I hubrised. Alright. Next time, if I don't miss my super when I try to hit the walker, that would help. So let's just take out the ads as quickly as possible because now they're... Like the first time it was fun, now you're just annoying. Okay. Alright, so there's two of you. I can clearly choose the one in front of me. Stop moving. In your face. I got frozen and they stepped on me. See, this is... I got a little shaken. I got a little rattled. But it's okay. I come right back. Yeah, they got the walker, the aesthetics of the walker, and, like, again, even just the Star Wars aesthetic for a Cabal ship. To make... They talk about this in some of their video documentaries, what it was like to work with LucasFilm, Lucas whatever. And what it was like to say, okay, what does a Cabal in sort of stormtrooper armor look like? You know, how do we work that? In the game, they imply that the reason that all this looks like this is because somebody essentially messed with time to allow them to do it. Oh, I did. I sure did. My Twitch viewers reminding me how I did this the first time. Appreciate you. If I were using a heavy ammo weapon, that would be... Oh, you know, why am I not? Do I have a... What do I have? I have a machine gun? You'll do. Yeah, let's just go with the machine gun. Where are you? Hey. Okay, they found me. They found me in the little alleyway. They found me. I don't know how they, like, they figured it out. They figured out my strat. I don't know what to do. That's rude. Then they're just like, okay, fine, we'll just come down here. That's not okay. You're not allowed to do that. Okay, is that one? That's one.
That vehicle you just called out has an ejection system.
The pilots are coming out unscathed. Rectify that.
Alright, let's grab some more heavy ammo. I got one more of you, don't I? Yep, sure do. And now I go hide again. Bye! Okay, it's fine if I get stuck by the freezy from here, because you can't stomp on me, which was the problem before. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot your legs. But your critical points are up here. You do have to be careful with this Void build because... Hey, Springleaf, welcome on in. You have to be careful with the Void build because they will... Who's shooting me? The grenades are hungry and indiscriminate. They will just come after you. They're your grenades, but at some point, they're just free agents. And the grenades will come after you. Okay, you are a pain in the butt. Let's charge up some grenade energy. Alright, where's... Oh, hi, what's up? More grenades for you. Where is the boss? Where'd you go? See, I like the mounted flamethrower action. That's cute, but also get away from me. Oh, dang it, don't come over here. Oh, the flamethrower right down the corridor. Good on ya. You're too big to follow me in here, though, aren't you? You sure are. Who's shooting at me, though? Oh, honestly. If you keep summoning your little dudes, though, can I not just use those to charge me up? So some boss fights are interesting because you use the ads. You actually let the ads stick around. You let the ads keep getting summoned. You just try not to die in the meantime. Oh, honestly, here. Just here. Malvin, welcome on in. Thank you for the resub. Coming in here on a technical test. We are on all platforms everywhere. Everything everywhere all at once, etc. And just redoing the early stuff and remembering how quickly I just kept on failing this first mission. Are you still in here? No? Good. All right. Time for a cutscene. Hey, DC, welcome on in. Welcome on in, DC again. DC Lacer on both Twitch and YouTube. Nice. All right, I think we get a cutscene after this. Sometimes the cutscene caused Destiny to, like, crash, so hopefully that won't happen this time.
Oh, damn. Lost a little skin there. Thanks for the save, hero. Thought I was gonna end up chilling drinks for the Imperium. Bale, hey, can you get my left leg? It's falling asleep in here. Okay, fine. You talk like the emissary talks.
A lot of talking.
It can't be the 9, and that's why it has to be. No, I'm not gonna ditch you for him. Can't you have a little faith?
Sorry, I'm not looking at the right spot.
Knock that off.
There we go.
Just tell Arnor to hurry up and disable that tractor beam so we can blow this fuel depot.
So I guess another helpful indicator is if you have a crosshair, try and keep the crosshair on whoever's speaking, and that will help keep it in the center of the screen.
We don't want to be anywhere near that dredging. One of the 9. Bale's no emissary, but one of them's still wearing him like a suit.
Now, I will say the YouTube stream is just going from the center of my screen, so it's not as helpful. Because, yeah, it's just going from the middle of the screen. But it's still, you know, it's just not showing all the cool stuff. It's just not showing me. So, you know, that's fine. Oh, cutscene. This one's kind of cool, and I apologize that you're only getting, like, the middle bit. But you got a good shot of Anor's butt. So, and here's Hot Topic.
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
They're also smart. They made sure that a lot of what is here is focused in the center of the screen.
The Drifter belongs with us. It's in his nature. He has so much to teach.
He isn't the mentor you want. The Drifter left your cult long ago. I can tell you're new blood, untrained. Does Dredgenvale know you mock his name?
Not mockery. Continuity. I carry the mantle now.
What's your little walkie-talkie? What is that? You got a whole bunch of light-up stuff.
I know you, Alnor. You're a Praxic warlock. You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
The more you push to keep him, the more I'm inclined to resist. You follow in the footsteps of Guardian killers. Why do you hate your own kind so much?
No more questions.
Aha.
As you wish.
Yeah, I have a trans map, buddy. Bye. Tell him, boy, bye. Dude, that is uncalled for. Dude. Yeah, don't work for a manager that beats you up because they made a mistake. I realize I'm just saying that to myself right now, but yeah, I'm glad I have tomorrow off work. Kyle Ron. Oh wow, base. That's Kyle Ron. Amazing. So I also wanted to play back these missions because I don't want to ruin this in case anybody is actually interested in playing and getting it themselves and they haven't finished the story yet. If you do want to finish the story and you know me via other channels, let me know and I can join you and help you get through it. They drop lore and they drop hints and they drop things that are like, oh, okay. Now that's interesting. Is it because my audio's gone? No. Oh. Live said they detected inactivity in the studio. Is that because I'm streaming but I haven't used it? That's interesting. I guess I gotta like click on it every now and then to make it work. I guess I can do that. It's weird. It's weird, but all right, sure. Fine. So let's see here. What are we doing? About an hour? I'll call this a successful test, but I would like to play the next story mission. So we'll do that. Yeah, it's been an hour and I haven't since I'm not clicky and clacky, and I'm not streaming directly from Live Studio, so I'm not clicking a lot of stuff. So I guess I need to click it or tick it, as the thing used to say. So yeah, let's do the next one. Which I believe is action. Now I believe when you do them this way, they are action. You're not just getting the talky bits. So you can do the entire mission from here. So we'll do Fearsome Retainer. Okay, so this is where we start to go into the Lawless Frontier. And this is where it gets interesting. And yeah, welcome on in, folks who are just joining, who are peeking in from TikTok, from YouTube, from Twitch, from all the things. Happy to have you here. And we'll do like one more mission, and then I will probably go off and have snacks. Because it is Sunday. I don't even know what I have for dinner yet.
Guardian. Blue is still working her way through that encrypted data.
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Until she's done, all we can do is speculate. Spider claims to know someone who can get us behind the Imperium firewalls. It's not my first choice, but we're out of options.
It's time to make a deal, my darling friends.
He wants you to shoot through his problems.
Oh, I've missed your inside blow. So direct and now so loud.
Alien Traveler, you're having fried chicken. That would be nice. I did fried chicken last week. I did like the fried chicken and Prosecco from the grocery store, and it was lovely. Okay, so I'm here by myself. But I get some toys. So I'm gonna bring, yeah, I'll bring these. This is good. But yeah, I've been trying to be a little bit better in terms of let me I got the fried chicken, but then I ended up letting it go over a few days. So each time I kind of warmed it up slowly in the oven to get it back up to nice temp without like completely ruining it. Smothered fried chicken and rice for dinner on Thursday. I want to go to your house. All the good foods. Okay, so... Oh, this one's fun. We blow up the barge. This one's fun.
It's one of a kind. A hull alloyed from long trip catchers.
But first, we gotta go look down the hole.
Tara bottle super silk. I could go on.
I mean...
Hurry to our summit, my fearsome retainer.
First, we gotta deal with the intrusive thoughts. Do it. Alright, fine. Okay, let's go do the actual thing. They also did a good job of... So they remade areas of Mars, Venus, and the frozen moon of Europa. They remade them over... they kind of made them over with Star Trek looks to them. So this is Mars. Obviously doing the Tatooine type deal. And Venus kind of looks a bit like Endor. And Europa has elements of Hoth to it now, so it's nice. Alright, board the barge. Do I have to come here and ask for solo? Am I wearing the right boots?
The code in here is wicked, real anti-Guardian. Got light deadfalls everywhere. The Pikers didn't write this.
Of course not. They stole it from the young Empress Keitel.
Wait, we're allies. Why would Keitel have anti-ghost encryption?
Contingencies, my dear. No, there is an outpost across the basin. The Pikers want it. Clear it out, and the shank is yours.
Alien Traveler brings up a good point about Venus being close to the sun.
It's a totality division post.
The Traveler...
Make sure none of your new friends survive to rat you out.
That's it?
The Traveler terraformed a lot of planets in the system. We don't really talk about the fact that even terraforming a planet doesn't change its proximity to the sun.
The Shank should splice the Imperium data terminals for us and get us their plans quick.
But they made the planet habitable, but no, it didn't change how close it was to the sun, so, you know.
It's too much.
But we're also Guardians, we can survive with space magic. Like, I'm just throwing the purple stuff at them now. So we are out here, so... I won't regenerate health quite as easily, like I have to take them down to get little health regen things. But I should be okay. Because that is where the key, that's where the Void Lock broken build comes in handy, is that Devour will heal you as well as recharging your energy. Just again, stay out of the way of the grenades after you've thrown them because they get hungry. Hey, Black Widow. Yeah, we don't really talk about how, like, how did they actually survive on the planet even though you made it habitable?
All right. I've got the
And that's a little harder. This is still in the soft sci-fi. We're not doing hard sci-fi.
Infalling density reservoirs. Large-scale super annealing.
Okay, she is saying a lot of like science words right now.
The same energy as the 9.
Let me in.
Was right.
Let me in.
Building a weapon.
Let me in. Oh, I gotta come around here and shoot a thing, don't I? Hey, ow. Yep, boop. Now, they haven't done these in a while, where you have to shoot these to take stuff down. They haven't done this in a minute. And I like it because it is not, it's simple puzzle wayfinding. But it is still like, oh wait, I gotta do what? There's usually, I think there's a chest hidden here. Or on some of them there's a recording hidden here. I haven't found all the recordings yet. I gotta look those up. Alright. Restore power to Syndicate infrastructure. Charges. Oh, I gotta go find some charges. Oh, there you are. Hold on. I saw somebody who had the word battery in his name. Battery thief. Get back here. Okay, now I remember this one was weird because I couldn't remember where I was. Like, it wasn't super clear immediately where I was supposed to go. And you have to be careful because that is a dead zone, like a death zone. That's one. Okay. I could just hang out up here. Oh, those are the pikers. They're on my side. Okay. Where's the person I'm supposed to shoot? Okay. Are you over here? There you are. Come here. Come hither and yon. Alright, bunch of Cabal. And a lot of these are also kind of like waves. Like, you don't just get the boss showing up with the thing you need right away. You gotta kill a bunch of the mobs before, like, the boss shows up. Which, again, will go faster if you're playing with multiple people. There you are. Hey, buddy, come here. Don't fall off, because I'm not coming down to get you. Sometimes the game will be nice to you. If the enemy that you need falls off of the map, it will give you another easy-to-kill enemy right away to just give you the thing. Alright, one more. So what I have to get used to is TikTok tells you when someone shows up, and you're like, should I say hi? Should I not say hi? Are you just chilling? You know, like, I don't want to make anyone feel pressured to hang out here. I know TikTok advice will probably say, hey, somebody new joined, say hi. But I'm like, nah, you can lurk. You probably came upon me while you were in the midst of doom scrolling or avoiding the news or avoiding chores or disassociating or however you like. And that is A-okay. Like, you gotta respect doom scrolling time sometimes. As long as you have something that bring you out of it, I think you're good. Like, when I know I've been scrolling my phone too much, I will look for other people to stream who are streaming, or I will put on Murder, She Wrote, and that'll be that. Alright, where's the boss? I need your actual... I need to speak to the manager. Seriously, where's like your actual B-A-W-S-E boss? Hey DC, welcome on in. I'm so sorry that you created a TikTok account to say hello. but I do appreciate you being here. Did you actually die up here? Wait, see, I wonder... Okay, so I wonder if the enemy carrying the thing... Oh, have you been here the whole time? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. That's rude. But welcome on over. Okay. Reach the command bay. Hey, Leo, welcome on in. I appreciate that. With Destiny...
vehicles loaded in the Walker Bay. Grab one.
With Destiny, it was easy to come up with the format because you still want everything right in the middle, but you want, like, I put, like, my super and weapon loadout up there. Hold on a second. What do you want me to do? I've already forgotten. When everyone shoots at you, you kind of forget what you're supposed to do. Okay. Let me just come up here and smack your shield off. Smack. 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 Shovel. Hey, Rainhound, welcome on in. Alright, who's next? Oh, I gotta eliminate all of you first. Oh, honestly... Administrator. That's like manager. We don't like managers around here. Unless you're a good manager. Shooting weapons like that, I don't think you're a good manager, though. So, you get a machine gun to the... You're going to shoot me with a machine gun? I'm going to shoot you with a machine gun. Oh. I was nowhere near that stuff. That was rude. Honestly. Yeah, I'm tired of all of you now, so all of you get stuck in the singularity. Almost done here. Okay, there's my little drone buddy. I also like that they admit that the enemy, the factions that you knew were allies, still have contingency plans to take out Guardians just in case. It's like Batman and the Justice League. Like, I have plans to deal with all of you. If I had to.
The nearly functional prototype is on a ship. Imperium Registry. Bahaghari, pull it up on our scopes.
Wait, that's the ship Eris and I saw bleeding 9 energy. It's headed into Mars's orbit.
Stopping that ship just became our first priority.
Can I have one of those? No? Rude. But yeah, for other first-person games, they would say, you know, you might want your loadout, your health, your enemy, your kill count. Like if there's a big, you know, fatality kind of thing showing up on screen, you'd probably want that to show up. it's very hard to do it's very hard to do for people who stream games that they haven't streamed yet, because you're like, I don't know what's important yet. Rook, welcome on in. Hello from YouTube. I am splitting my consciousness across too many platforms. I'm spread across time. Or just three platforms, really.
Guardian, you have multiple hostiles converging on you.
It's relics, and they're godless.
It's time.
Syndicate's loyalty is cheap. Guardian, the Pikers are trying to kill you.
Get back here. If any Pikers try to stop you, kill them. The deal is off.
Okay, now we get to ride the walkers. Drive the walkers? Ride the walkers? Where am I going? There we go. I'm blowing stuff. Oh, love it. You're blowing up, up, up. Okay. So here's where the arrows are interesting, because they're trying to tell you where to go, but like here things get a little bit wonky when it comes to the directionals, because these maps are smaller, but they're still contained. So, the radar is not really giving me a whole lot of help here. Hey, quit it, quit it, quit it, quit it. I just feel like a beast in these. But I have... See? Rude. You don't have to have the... You don't have to have the thing to do these. It's just more fun. The problem is... So I've lost track of where the generator is. This is what has a problem to me. There we go. Okay, there's one. Oh, you have to hit it with it. You gotta hit it with else. Come along. So yeah, because I'm redoing these, I do get to bring my own loadout, which has... It has a better walker, not gonna lie, but I'll use what the mission wants me to for now. Alright. So here's where I, There we go. Okay. I'm not getting my good little arrows to be like, oh, here's where these things are. There we go. All right. You know what I would love for dinner tonight is pizza. Do I want to order pizza? Oh, kinda. Kinda.
What I know is saying, that's proof. Bale and I got the same needle through us.
Oh yeah, Rook. So I've
Reason for going is some guard told you to? That's not a plan. That's a fear. Don't go.
hold on.
She dies if I don't go. And I made it also. I can't say no. Tell the others.
So yeah, I have played this before. So I played through the campaign completely, but I wanted to replay because one, it's fun. Two, generally, if I'm doing a streaming test, I can't be bothered by randos popping in. And three, they dropped lore again that I kind of forgot about. And I feel bad for anyone who hasn't played through this. I'm gonna ruin it for you. The fact that Honor calls out Dredge and Bale immediately when she sees him to say, how can you hunt your own kind? And they're leaving that. They're just leaving that on the table And that piece of dialogue, which is a very clever piece of writing, it reaffirms the idea in your mind that Dredgen Bale is a guardian. Hey, can you not? Busy. So the entire time, because of that one piece of writing, the game has reaffirmed in your mind, oh, Dredgen Bale's a guardian. Why would a guardian be doing this? Until you remember a few things. You don't have to be a guardian to use stasis. Aramis was able to use stasis. Aramis and, you know, like, it's just, am I supposed to shoot you? Yeah. Aramis was able to use stasis, and it wasn't a problem. And what's funny is that they haven't really gotten Zavala using stasis yet. But Zavala's currently without a ghost. I would like to see him using some stasis. Because why not? Alright, are we done here? Is there another one? I feel like there were 3. Were there 3? Oh, there was. What's up? Yeah, so Root in YouTube is actually saying, so I'm not sharing my chats because they don't want us to do that. But what does annoy me about this is Bungie did what Bungie does, which is we're going to tell you why, but we're going to do it in lore. So there is specific lore entries that you can grab, or just look it up yourselves, to explain why Dredgen Bale's doing this. And I get it, but it's not super obvious.
He ran. Well, weapons free.
Oh, sorry, I'm getting shot. I was like, I'm getting shot at. Why am I getting shot at? So back to some Star Wars fun. I'm getting shot at by people on these barges. I believe this mission ends with us being able to blow up this barge, so, you know. Okay, there we go. They are barging in. DC Lacer with the pun. You're going to pay for that. I don't know how. There's a tax. I'm sure I'm going to levy it somehow. Oh. My thing's getting jacked up. Hold on. Oop. Let me just use my own. How about I use my own, walker? It's a better walker than yours. Okay, they're doing the good summons. They're summoning down like, you know, like rain on me here. Alright. You're not dead yet? There we go. Okay. Let me go do the Luke Skywalker flippity flop on top of the barges. No, don't. Oh, okay. I was like, sorry. Sorry for yelling. It's very easy to go out of bounds. Hold on a second. How am I going to get up there? Is there a shooty deal? Oh, I can get up from there. Okay, hold on. The game really doesn't want you going out of bounds either. There we go. Let's come over here. I feel like I do need the Prada. I feel like I need the Prada boots. I feel like I need Luke Skywalker's Prada for this. There we go. Boop.
Imperium's trying to override your walker. Dismount. Get out of there.
I'm not in my walker. They trashed my ride. Rude. Back to the barge.
Imperium BattleNet is lighting up. It's Loom. Tapping you in.
Okay, respawning restricted. Time for a boss fight.
Will embodied. You engage the thing that killed your comrades.
I also appreciate
Of them, not even particles to commingle with the sand.
it's a good speech too. And they call guardians like they rightfully call us things. Like they know we are
Advance.
not exactly alive anymore.
More troopers inbound. Spider.
Okay.
Attached to this barge, are you?
Rook on YouTube calls out very correctly. Drop pods keep showing up in this mission, and they are the bane. No pun intended. They are the bane of a guardian because you're just trying to do your due, and they just show up and they're like, smash. So yeah, I'm trying to stay where they can't just fall down.
You are fearless against the light.
Brakas Amal. You better watch out that name. That name is a little bit suspect there. It's an M, not an N. But I'm saying, is your name really Brakas Anal? Is it Brakas Anal? Is that what we're doing?
Brazen move.
Really?
They must not
Because that's what your name looks like, buddy.
realize the syndicate's
Just
most
saying.
threat.
That's what it looks like. When it came out to picking names, I'm not sure you won. Just saying. See? There's another one. Coming in. Okay. Is everyone done with the drop pods? No, not yet. See? Okay, y'all need to chill. Okay, so they put the people I need to take out on these barges. Where's the third one? There you are. Come over here. Or actually, just look out behind you. Grenade. Okay, let me get out from under here because they will definitely drop these pods on my butt. And it is the absolute worst, especially when you're solo, because you're doing great. And then you just happen to stand in the wrong spot. And then you have to remember the next time through, okay, well, don't stand there then. But I don't remember where I was standing. Oh, hey, what's up? Are we boss fighting now? Are we good? Come down here. Peace. He blowed up real good.
The Imperium is transmitting bombs onto the barge. Defuse them. No. You know what? No way. Too many. Just get out of there.
I do love that. Diffuse them. Nah, get out of here. Just leave. But we gotta watch it, because it's cool. We gotta watch the thing happen. Hold on. No? Oh, alright. We gotta watch the explosion this time. Bye-bye, barge.
Look, Spider's barge is gone. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's go, Guardian.
Honor, you don't sound that sad about the barge blowing up. You could probably sound a little more sad. All right, so that was mission 2 of the Renegades mission chain, and I am going to quickly go check my inventory because I do need to get. It's been about an hour and a half. I need to get going because I would like to have snacky snacks and couch time, and I can't decide if Yeah, it's on TikTok, like R&R. Yeah, it's like R&R. So R&R. Wow, I haven't thought about the R&R like Australian joke in a minute. But yeah, it might be couch time. I have some books on my Kindle I'd love to read. I have some anime to catch up on. I started watching one last night that I thought was going to be like legit and kind of bored me. It was the one where like the leader of the best guild in the city is actually not that good at anything, but he's the leader. Something about no rest for the grievers, something like that. Anyway, it wasn't that good. But it was nice to have on in the background. I just wasn't paying any attention to it whatsoever. I have watched Starfleet Academy. I am happy to talk about it in my Discord. If you have a question about it, I'll answer it on stream. But because of the CBS Paramount thing, I am not giving it as much. I'm not giving it as much air on social media as I normally would. Just because CBS, they know what they did. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Okay, this is a problem I've made. I'm gonna deal with this problem later. This is, yeah. If you're watching on TikTok, you can only see about 3 of these columns. There are 7 columns that basically look just like this. It's just full. It's just full. This is my bad. Let's go to the cantina and mess with the DJ, and then we'll head out. And I'm really surprised that they did not sneak the Paul McCartney song in here. They had Paul McCartney compose and do a whole song for Forsaken that is somehow not in Renegades. So yeah, you can come up here and fiddle with the jukebox. Do you have Winamp on all of these? Do each of these have Winamp on them? That's a cool interface. Like, I can get down with this. I would say if you're into having a personal library of your music off stream, Winamp is still viable. I prefer VLC myself. I also feel like the maker of Winamp got a little bit into, I don't know if it was crypto, NFTs, or AI, but I feel like the maker of Winamp got a little bit down that rabbit hole. So, but it's still around. Like you can still use Winamp. It still probably does kick the llama's ass. Or whips the llama's ass. I can't remember which one. But I want to say thank you to everybody who has helped me do this testy test. I shouldn't probably say testes like that on the internet. Unless I'm a high school health teacher. But thank you for helping me test this out. This has been good and fun. I am going to hop out of Destiny now. And let's do this. Okay, that worked. Now it's just me on a psychedelic background. Let's go over here to the credit screen. Okay, this scene is also working. And what I'm going to do is on the Twitch side, I'm going to find someone for us to raid and go say hi to. On the TikTok side and the YouTube side, the streams will just end. But I do want to say to everybody who joined and said hi on TikTok, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. To everybody who joined on YouTube, I appreciate you. To everybody on all 3 platforms that helped test out to be like, hey, is this working? Is it not working? Thank you. Because now I know. And now I have a baseline from which to go from. And I can also let other people know my experience. So if they want to ask what to do, how I did it, they want to know, I can also help with that because now I've done it. But yeah, it's interesting. I'll say that much for it. But yeah, otherwise, yeah. I appreciate all of you for hanging out. As always, just doing the do. Honestly. Hanging out with me here is always just nice. But for now, it is definitely snacky time. Snacky Onassis. So let's see who's online and streaming. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Because I believe we can go say hi to... how long has KMC been on? Almost 3 hours, but she's well into Love and Deep Space. So let me do this. We'll go over and say hi to KMC. So if you want to do the Twitch thing, I know links probably don't work on other platforms. But if you want to come over and say hi on Twitch, you are more than welcome to come over here. It is Love and Deep Space. It is Lad's time. We'll go over and say hi. I am going to start the raid over on the Twitch side, and then I will just shut down the streams on. I'll shut down the streams on. What are the words? YouTube and TikTok. But this has worked. I will say this is a successful test. Whether I will do this again will depend on the game. If I can find a game that works well in this format in future, I will absolutely play that. It's not something I'm going to start asking devs when they reach out, like, how does your game look on vertical format? Because, God, please do not try to format your game for vertical. It's the worst, and it sucks. However, if I can find something else that works this way, great. I now know I can do it. If the deliverable for an activation asks for a TikTok live, I can do that. Fantastic. But until then, have a lovely Sunday. If you, like me, are in the US and you're off tomorrow, have a lovely additional day off. Otherwise, I'll talk to you all on the internet. I'll talk to you on Discord. I'll talk to you via DM, however you like. But until then, I'll see you next time. And take care, everybody. Flawless victory.